to lost, so they have to land the hooks from Nif here, and Shook has to make some plays early on this Aatrox, otherwise the Jarvan is going to completely outscale him going into the late game.
Yeah, and this is something that Elements, did struggle with.
Strong team fight. Wouldn't mind it too much. Let's see, Kick is trying for a gank on Wicked here. Not a lot of setup from Vardax. Wicked is pretty far ahead if they can just deny him some of the farm.
He's going to go Mega Gnar though. This is kind of hard to deal with. Vardax is actually a little bit low on HP. Here comes Kikis. He's going to hop right on top of him. A little bit low, not quite transforming just yet. Oh, this could be something. No, Mega Gnar really low, flashing forward. And that's a first blood, but wait, we might have an answer. Power of Evil will flash out of danger, but Unicorns of Love pick that first kill up. Meanwhile, up in the top side, Hylissang caught up by Rekkles and Nif. Gonna burn his flash hook. Gonna go right through the middle of him and Visage.
Looks like we're gonna get a more real-nomic on Power of Evil here. Typically, you see Athenes on Orianna. But in this situation, again, against an Aatrox who gets quite a lot of lifesteal, makes a lot of sense. And onto Froggen here.
Yep, ooh, gonna flash. The Shockwave. Definitely worth, but and Summoner for...
Whoa,
wait a minute, Kikis jumping in, but he gets himself killed by Shook. Answering back, and they hook in Hylissang, and they're leaving in for this one. This is gonna be two. Absolutely, he's taking a little while to die, but massive misplay from Unicorn.
Yeah, Kikis is walking into a bush here with a pink ward. He had no vision, had no idea what's going on here. Ends up dying together with Hylissang being hooked in. A dragon now for Elements here, and that's what they need, this early kills for them here to make sure Unicorns of Love can just sit back and farm all the way to late game.
Yeah, Unicorns of Love really playing that strangely there, and they
really magic resist, and then obviously just go full tank from here on and out from Wicked.
Yeah, Vizzy is still able to poke down Wicked a little bit here, and there we go. Kikis out of the blue, out of nowhere. Big Gnar against the wall, and he's actually going to hop out of the Cataclysm, but it won't be enough. Kikis smites him down.
Getting bait. That one hook single out a target, get some deep wards in.
If they can keep getting picks like that, that'll certainly get them into a decent mid game. But Unicorns are playing very, very safely here. Ooh, Shockwave on Nif. Very, very low right now, and Power of Evil, with the help of Kikis, picks him up. That's going to prompt Froggen. That's a huge level disadvantage for Hylissang, though. It was 4, it just became 3.
Pink ward.
Yeah, he leaves it alive and takes down the green. So Froggen keeping his territory his.
Nif once again. Roaming around here, but Kikis and Hylissang around his mid lane.
Just going far forward. There we go. He's going to flash a hook back in. Kikis, they're going to find him in. No! Power of Evil whiffs the Shockwave. Froggen picking up Kikis. Nif will go down. Power of Evil getting that one. They take Shook to his blood well, but there we go. Rekkles jumping on in. A massive collateral damage to pick off Hylissang, but a double kill for Power of Evil. Really back and forth fight here. Vardax looking for more. Baits out the heal. Froggen jumps in. Vizichachi very low. Froggen also as well. Cannot sustain this, and he has to back away. A 2 for 2, all said and done. So 2. Unicorns are really, really scary in these fights.
Keep in mind, though, there was a teleport coming in.
There's another teleport right now. Wow, Kikis getting pulled to safety. Wicked jumping on forward, looking for Kikis. They just need one hit. Cataclysm. Shook is going to take him out, and they are going to grab Power of Evil as well. Shutdown gold going over to Rekkles.
Yeah, the Unicorns, they shouldn't be fighting right now, especially not with Vizichachi sitting in the top lane. So both teams now have these engages here where the top laner from one side is able to join. The other one is stuck in the lane. So now in favor of Elements, I mean, the 2 for 2 before, that was again 5 versus 4 for Unicorns and face check and get in a bad situation where Nif can land the hook as well.
And this is the Elements that we needed to see yesterday. This is a much more proactive team facing Unicorns head on. And look, they're going to look for something. Kikis, he's going to go with a big Cataclysm and a hook on. Huge Shockwave, and it's not going to land on everybody, though. There we go. The big Gnar finding Hylissang. Nif is going to get the kill so far. 2 for none. Elements coming up. Those Sand Soldiers.
There's a few tricks you can do.
Yep. Nif and Wicked.
And another one.
Oh, hey, I'll take 10 gold. Sure.
Look at Elements here, actually, because the wave have been slow pushing on the top side. They timed it correctly, so they start moving there now. But Unicorns are instantly just reacting, pushing down the mid lane, saying, we know you're going to go top lane, we don't care, we're just going to go straight for mid lane. They should get a tower from it.
And they bite, too. Elements going back in mass. Yeah, this is definitely going to be an easy tower. They've got the shred they need to do it. And really, only Rekkles is hanging around on this top side. He will grab a turret in answer, so 2 inners traded. And the towers, I would say, are dead even, but there's an Azir turret in the mix somewhere.
So Vizichachi is actually recalling. He has teleport. Unicorns of Love should start this dragon, just try and burst it down and then get out of there before Elements can react in time. But they have to worry about this Baron, potentially, if Elements want to try and rush it, but a little bit too early.
They needed that dragon, though. Really good play. They ran Elements all around a little bit and said, oh, you're going to come back and defend your base. Well, surprise, we've already started it.
They will.
Yep, they're going to go for it. Here we go.
No wards around this one here, and because of the dragon start from Unicorns, Elements go straight for the Baron. Remember, it's a lot weaker here, 23 minutes in compared to the last pack.
They don't know what's happening either. It's already at half health right now. No movement.
So they're running to it, but it's too late. I mean, this is going to be Baron for Elements. So Unicorns are left with the push up to mid lane, taking the Dragons in, and Elements instantly responding.
Sneaky, sneaky. You know?
Bottom lane with Reckless with the buffed up minions, and at the same time, 4 guys sitting in the jungle waiting for Unicorns Love to make a move as soon as they try to push the mid lane.
Here comes the siege.
Froggen caught up is charging now straight onto this tower.
Oh, they have the damage, but Kikis gonna try to push him off. No, he's getting chunked down. Can't even get his dunk on. They blow him up. Heal is saying nearly. The shockwave only hits the minions. Power of Evil just cannot connect this. And they don't have the tower, but they do have at least 1 pick. And more coming.
It force a flash.
Oh, Froggen.
I mean, there's 3 soldiers, mate. You don't want to jump into that.
That was a little too bold.
To get towards Reckless. We see the same thing for Unicorns of Love we saw yesterday. 2 early creative vision totems. Or at least one of them this time around, and 1 stealth totem, which just allows you to have that ward on you at all time, the pink ward and a green ward. Because this dragon will be very important for them.
You know, if there's one point on these teams that is night and day, it's the AD carries. Reckless is almost a full item here ahead. We'll talk about that in a minute, though, because Froggen getting the jump on. He's going to get a killing spree onto that AD carry, Vardags. And that Azir turret will not keep the Unicorn safe for long.
Should be dragging out for Elements here. Froggen coming in, slowing 4 people from Unicorns of Love here. He is so strong at the moment on this Cassadin Dragon now. 4 Elements, and again, every time Unicorns of Love try to push a bit forward, engage happens, and they're still not strong enough to fight with more time.
This is an extremely important dragon, too. Moving forward here, and 3 members of the Unicorns, 4 now with Power of Evil.
Power of Evil.
Caught a little bit farther behind. Oh, Zanya's everything. Froggen with the bait, and now this is looking horrendous for the Unicorns of Love. Froggen picks up a Rampage kill. Meanwhile, everyone else is getting blown up. Reckless coming up with a Rampage of his own, and Froggen just chasing away the rest of the Unicorns. Here we go, Emperor's Divide. That's not going to keep him out for long, but he decides to not keep pushing, and Power of Evil actually gets away, sneaking a back in the Elements jungle.
Froggen them, and onto Power of Evil. There's of course no magic resist because he didn't go for their themes earlier. Wanted that Morello Nomicon to be a little bit more powerful in the early to mid-game and get that healing reduction against the likes of Shook here. Might be regretted now after you saw the damage from Froggen onto him. This Cassadin is extremely fair.
Yep, that will be Baron.
Second Baron
picked up.
A lot of small 3v3, 2v2 fights. Now Froggen moving out towards this bottom lane. Trusted body Shook with him. Is Unicorns of Love trying to set up a trap here?
Looks like they are. There's a Chachi Hill saying in
Everyone
one rush and the rest
here
in the other. Waiting for Froggen to go. Ooh, very early move by Kikis, actually. Froggen gonna get flayed in. He's gonna try to get away. Look at that damage, though. They will pick him off, but that's gonna take a while, and they spend so much. Wait a minute! He manages to get Power of Evil. In the meanwhile, everyone else from Element says, that's just fine. We're gonna take your middle, and I cannot believe Froggen's damage there. Element's still going. It's a base race, but I think Elements is going to win this one.
Elements are so far ahead here. They can get inhibitors here. Unicorns of Love, knowing they can't defend it, just have to try and trade it, but they have to go back now, otherwise they're going to lose the entire game.
Yeah, they have to back. You're right.
One inhibitor.
Big super minions right now. They're going to lose 1 Nexus turret. They're going to lose what looks like another one. Here we go. This game is going to come down to the wire. Can they push them back? Visit Chachi. He almost gets blown up. Yes, he is. Power of Evil. He's coming right back up. But can Unicorns defend until the end of this game? The Nexus, they're focusing it down. That's going to be GG. And a sigh of relief is breathed by every member of the Elements.
Elements here changing up the playstyle and composition compared to yesterday, where it was very slow paced. Now they were the ones making